Here I am back at the truck again finally after a few months. If you look back at some of my older videos, the doors I had blasted, and what I'd found out after that was this bottom section here was all rotted. This had all Swiss cheese here. Now it didn't look that way when I first was stripping it down, but the pressure from the blaster was able to kind of knock out that weak stuff I didn't quite see. So I went ahead and I made a piece and I put it in there like that, and I put the door on and realized that the curvature of the door was not correct after I already welded that in. And these are things you got to deal with. So now I made another one here. I took this and I put it to the jamb of the door opening in the cab. I'll show you. This step right here, right there. So I can put this on here and it will line up. So when the door shuts, I can put a gap in there and it'll be even all the way across. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm finishing making and fitting this piece as like that. So here it is. I just got it tacked. I tacked it here, pulled it down, tacked it here. I come over here, I pulled it down, tacked it here. That will make this contour match what I bent here. So I have a little bit of a lip just right there. I can tap on that, weld on that, make that curve how I want it with weld. Then I will also weld all the way down here. Obviously I gotta fill this hole right there. No big deal. And then I gotta weld all along here. The reason I did this is there's two holes here for your door. It's like a striker that rubs the door to the body, so it makes sure your door stays aligned, doesn't squeak. So I left those there. Now I'm gonna put it on and just kind of do a test fit before I continue welding. So I have the door on now. Got that part down here. Now, if I shut it, it shuts all the way now. It still has, I think, a little something that might be hidden down here. I might be able to just do a little hammer dolly work here, because I think that my angle of my metal that I bent here might be just a little over angled, and I can kind of work that a little bit, but without putting putty in the door. If you put like a Play-Doh or something, in here in a few spots, you can shut this door and you'll be able to figure out exactly where it's hitting. And that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'd like the door to shut. Right now it's pretty good. It might be just a tick up, but the door could be bent just a little too, because down here it's in, it's actually in a little bit. So the curvature isn't exactly perfect, which is okay, because I still got to do body work and stuff. So this is all going to get straightened out as I go, but I'm just trying to get some of this as close as I can. So now I will see what's hitting here, down here, and then I will probably start welding some of this up. That'll be the next step. Get it all welded up, and then I can put it on, go to the next thing. I've already fixed this area here. This all had pinholes in through it too, so I fixed that, welded that all up and stuff like that, hammered that out. So then I'll be going on the next one, because the next one I've already done the bottom, but I just got to do the face a little bit, the skin. So there we go. And so I set that on there, tacked it, put the door on the truck. It shut fine. I was happy with it. I actually took a piece of paper or a paper towel and laid it in here and shut the door and pulled it out to see if I had room, and I did. I have another issue where it's actually hitting over here, but that's in the jam. So now I am on my way to welding. I'll get that all welded and ground, get it all taken care of, and then I'll show it to you again. There is some issues that I will have, like the transition here and the transition maybe here might be a little bit of a problem, but otherwise that should be nice and smooth. So there it is. And on the truck itself, like I said, I put like a rag in here, shut the door, pulled it out. Here's where I'm hitting now. I'm hitting right here. So this area here, I'm going to work a little bit, work it down just a little bit. And then I got to put this piece in, and I got to also finish welding up this area. One of my early videos shows me cutting that and moving it. So anyway, there's that, and I should be getting this, and the next time you see this, I will have it all welded up and ground out. Hopefully getting on the door or getting on the cab. So I got it finished welding. I fixed the transitions here and here. They were actually thick right here, so I recontoured that and refinished that. This is all the farther I'm going to go on the welding. This can get skimmed. This can get skimmed. Not too worried about it now. It's where I need it to be. Now I'm going to put it on the truck one more time. I will not prime it right this second because I got some other repairs to do, and I'm going to mix primer up all at the same time. So this will be it for right now after I put it on to check it out. And this is the door on. You can see all the repair. Closing it. Fits really good down here. It's in just a little bit. It's where we want it. It kind of goes up here, so which tells me that the door is probably just a little tilted. And it hits right there, which when you pull it out to where it should be, it's got plenty of room. But I still may cut this right here just a little bit to knock that in. Looks like I got to put a hole there anyway for the bumper, because here's the screw hole for it. I got to cut a hole in right here for the little bumper. So anyway, I'll probably move that in just a hair, and then I got to finish welding that. But so far, this is the door. That's the door repaired. Finally, not primed yet, but will be. And so there we go. I'm going to make that the end of this video. I will be repairing the next door next. So there you go.